Oh, yo, Strider here, bringing you another exciting video showcasing some of the latest and greatest on Pokemon Masters EX. If you've watched my previous video, you would have saw that I was doing a meme run, which means just kind of picking a theme and using those units throughout your run. And I'm talking about, you can do this with Battle Villa or maybe a legendary arena, but we're doing Champion Stadium. So in our meme run so far, we are using secondary moves to take down these stages, right? And what do I mean by secondary moves? Well, if you are looking at your units, you can filter by sync move, so I can find all my units that have grass sync moves if I wanted to take down, for example, Lorelei, the stage, who's weak to grass. But if you go over here to move rather than sync, then you can search by anyone that has a grass type move, and you can see that most of them are going to match up with their syncs, but sometimes you might get a unit that has a different sync, like Ho-Oh, and he's a fire unit, but he uses grass type moves. So I am looking for all units that have secondary type moves to take down the stages. For example, flying, we have the normal flying units, but you also have Rayquaza and Xatu Will that have flying type moves, even though that's not their primary sync move, and so on. I think Agatha is weak to dark. Most of the dark units have dark moves, but we also have Sharon here that's normal but uses dark type moves. And finally, we have a steel for Lance. Again, all steel units except for Eevee that has a steel type move. So Eevee. So these are the units that I've been using. Unfortunately, if we look over here at Poison, Blue this week has a new weakness. He's weak to poison, and the only users of poison type moves are the poison type syncs. So we are going to do something a little bit different. We're going to try out a special unit and see if we can't do a 1 versus 3 and defeat Blue just by using one unit. So we're going to take a look at that today, and so hopefully you enjoy the video. Okay, let's go. Yeah, so again, Blue is weak to poison this week. Before you enter his stage, you can look at his parameters. This week it says use physical type damage, or watch out because the physical damage will be reduced. The problem with that is that Blue also uses a lot of special type moves, like that Seed Bomb is going to tear you apart. So because he's a mixed attacker, you can't really rely on that to do much of anything for you. So you're going to try to choose your secondary sync wisely. Maybe if you have Plumeria Grid It, you can do sync moves quickly and get her sync nuke off. But mostly, because this is poison, I think 9 times out of 10, you're going to just want to use status conditions. You can get those statuses off, poison the enemy, and trap the enemy if you are using Lucy, for example, and let the status conditions do the work, because they're going to be taking a lot more damage from that recoil. So we're gonna go with SS, Leaf, Signasuit Leaf, and Venusaur. Now, Signasuit Leaf and Venusaur are not a poison type unit, so this ticks off that box with the sync, with the meme teams that I've been running this week. However, what's different about her is that she also does not have a poison type move, so she has no super effective moves against the poison weakness of Blue. But the reason I chose her is, if you don't know already, her passive has a good chance of leaving the target badly poisoned, right? So this, combined with the parameters that we have chosen just now, should allow Leaf to win just by having the enemy kill themselves. Also, after you poison the enemy and then you Mega, it becomes Potent Toxin 2, which increases the amount of damage that the target takes. You can no longer poison them, but once they're already poisoned, they will be taking more damage. I got another Potent Toxin 2 on her sync grid as well, so they should just be dying very, very quickly by using moves and getting the poison eating them away. I also have Discourage to lower their special attacks, because I believe that the special attack moves on the stage are the ones that are more lethal. But we did get Potion Refresh and Mega Healing Refresh. Hopefully they will keep her alive long enough while the enemy kills themselves. So that's the plan. Let's get started, and yeah. Here we go.
All right, let's do this.
Now, the thing about this stage is the only problem right here, other than like maybe getting a strike crit and not healing back on time, or getting bad RNG with the poisons, like just now, not poisoning, is when the Executor, when blue sinks, he has this cure, the sync cure, so it cures the poisoning, and so you cannot sync before blue does. If you sync before blue, then you're going to lose the ability to poison him, and this strategy won't work. So you might have to, if you somehow, normally he should sync first, but if somehow you get ahead of him, or if you're syncing right after him, you might want to wait and make sure that you poison him again before you sync. So that's the only problem I foresee with this. Alright, so we're going to heal after this because we're getting pretty low. And he's about to sync anyway.
Take that!
Let's go!
Come on!
Hopefully we can get him poisoned right away and then have no problems there. So, see, now he's cured himself, the poison's gone. If we can poison him right here, this would be perfect. Yes, perfect. Now we can sync. And it should be smooth sailing as long as we keep alive. Leaf also gets a little bit of sync nuke, but she's not going to be doing that much damage anyway, especially without crit support. Again, the plan is just to let them kill themselves. Oh, we got a Mega Healing Refresh. Nice. If you're doing like this normally, just like using poison, on these kind of stages, you want to use normal poison over badly poison. It takes about 3 to 4 turns for a badly poison to reach the same amount of damage that normal poison would do. So badly poisons are great for stages that are longer battles, right? But short battles that should be over in, you know, half a dozen rounds, you want to use normal poison. Right? Doesn't really matter who we sync on. This should be a quick game. I probably should have synced on the Carbine. Carnivine. Let's get a potion in here just in case.
Did you point out where I went wrong? Quick!
Yeah. Goodbye. Okay.
What can we learn
So,
from this?
easy peasy. Good game.
Yeah! Of course we would win!
And that's the end of my meme run. Let's take a look at who's up here on the stage. No, I have other people joining me because they always choose the last 3 people, even if you do 1-on-1 or 2-on-1. 1-on-3, 2-on-3. Hall of Fame number 7. Alright, I'll show you Leaf's grid. Oh no, since we're here, I'll show you Hall of Fame this week. Yeah. We used the secondary move from Ho-Oh to go against Lorelei. We used the secondary move with Leaf Steel to go against Lance with her quick sync. We used secondary move Crunch to go against Agatha with the Don't Die, because this is a strong team. And then we needed to sub in Blue, unfortunately, but he just Torchic couldn't handle it. They needed defense boosts to stay alive. But we used the secondary moves on both Will and Zinnia against Bruno. And then Blue, we used her passive poisoning, Leaf's passive poisoning to take down Blue. That was fun. Okay. Congratulations! As far as the grid that I went with, if you're curious, I went with, again, Discourage, just to lower the special attack for more survivability. I got the potion, the Mega Healing refresh and the potion refresh. Couldn't afford the Master Healer, but we didn't need it because of the defense and the lowered special attack. I got Razor Leaf Gauge refresh, although we didn't really need that, except for at the beginning to spam Razor Leaf. And then this was the important one, Potent Toxin. Gave her another double Potent Toxin, so they were just wiping themselves out, as you saw. Great. Well, that's it. Good luck for your Champion Stadium run this week. If you have any questions or need any help, let me know in the comments below. If you want to see any more of this type of content, make sure you like and subscribe. If there's any other content that I'm not currently making that you would like to see, send me a message, put it in the comments below, and I will see you next time. Peace.